Hello again. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting little article. The title is, "What Does It Mean?" And it states that this is the world's largest English language news service with over 500 articles updated daily. Quote, "The news you need today for the world you'll live in tomorrow," end quote. And the viewer who sent this to me questioned as to whether or not I thought it was real. And I have no idea as to whether or not it's real. But what I will do is I will attach the link and you'll be able to read it for yourself. I'll give you some of the highlights. The date of this supposedly is June the 1st, 2015. We were told that Secretary John Kerry had an accident with his bike that he likes to ride. We were told that he hit a curb and he broke his femur. Well, according to this article by Sorcha Fowl, and as reported to her Western subscribers, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry reported, quote, "gravely wounded," end quote, after French gun battle. Again, I have no idea how real this is. I did try to do a little bit of Googling. I wasn't able to find anything more than this, other than a lot of articles about the supposed bike accident. It goes on to say a new Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, report circulating in the Kremlin today said that the U.S. Secretary John Kerry was, quote, "gravely wounded," end quote, yesterday, May the 31st, after a secret meeting he was holding with the top Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIS/ISIL, commander erupted in gunfire in what Federation intelligence analysts are calling an obvious assassination attempt. According to this report, Secretary Kerry was in Geneva, Switzerland this past weekend for meetings with his Iranian counterpart, Mohammad Javad Zarif, trying to overcome obstacles to a final nuclear agreement a month ahead of a deadline for a deal between Tehran and 6 world powers. Yesterday morning, however, this report continues, Secretary Kerry and his security entourage left Geneva with, quote, certain military officials, end of quote, of France's IER Regiment de Helicopters de Combat GRHC, and traveled to the former Fallsburg-Bouchid U.S. Air Base, located in Moselle Department, which is now a French military base. The purpose of the Secretary Kerry's secret travel to this French military base, this report explains, was to meet with top ISIS commander for a strategy session prior to tomorrow's, which would have been the 2nd of June, International Conference in Paris, where over 60 nations will begin meeting in an attempt to find a, quote, final solution, end of quote. Where did I hear that term before, final solution? Oh yeah, Hitler used to use it. To this terrorist group that is currently destabilizing the entire Middle East, in which Kerry was scheduled to attend. Most astonishingly, in this SVR report, it is confirming that the top ISIS commander Secretary Kerry was meeting yesterday was Colonel Gulmrud Kalhimov, who up until this past April, when he defected to ISIS, commanded the Gashtads OMON Special Force, which were trained and funded by the American military. Even worse, this report reports, Colonel Kalhimov was not only supported by the American military, he was directly trained and funded by Secretary Kerry's own U.S. State Department, and which his spokesman, Pooja Jamawala, was forced to confirm last week, and who stated, from 2003 to 2014, Colonel Kalhimov participated in 5 counterterrorism training courses in the United States and in Tashkent through the Department of State's Diplomatic Security Anti-Terrorism Assistance Program. SVR experts writing in this report further confirmed the finding that the American nonpartisan government watchdog group Judicial Watch who this past week released U.S. intelligence documents confirming the suspicions that the United States and some of its so-called coalition partners had actually facilitated the rise in ISIS as an effective adversary against the government of the Syrian leader, President Bashar al-Assad. In addition, these U.S. intelligence documents show ISIS members were initially trained by members and contractors of the Central Intelligence Agency at facilities in Jordan in 2012. So who knows? It goes on to say, as the gun battle that gravely wounded Secretary Kerry yesterday, this report continues. Others leaked U.S. cables to Wikipedia has confirmed that Colonel Karlov was well aware of the U.S. State Department security procedures due to his being allowed to run a security drill in 2009 at the U.S. Embassy in Tajikistan, which allowed one or more of his entourage to enter the secret meeting with Kerry armed and with the intentions of assassinating him. Folks, you know, there's more to this than what I've read, and you're free to take a look at it, and there's some photographs, and they talk about him being rushed off in an ambulance, in a helicopter ambulance, so who knows? I have no idea how real this is. I have no idea if it's just purely satire. I couldn't again confirm or deny what it has to say. Wouldn't surprise me though. I don't understand, as I said in a couple of videos, how Kerry could break his femur, but then again, anything's possible. I'll attach the link. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I sort of told you what the article states, and I sort of told you what I think. The basic synopsis here is that they're saying that this is a cover story, the bicycle accident. Who knows? Who knows if we'll ever know? But if this is a satire, it was very well written. That's sort of what I think. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think.